Hey guys, how's it going? Hope it's all good. We have another video with Linksy here today. We have of whoa, is it like no, it's not like I wasn't pressing the right keys. Woo, fast. Okay, got dizzy from that. We have another siege defense of Athens. Nick sent me quite a few the past few days, so let's try and get through this. I think I also have another one which is 30 minutes long later on. That I'll show you, but that's not Athens. That's the siege of. Masala. The glitches of Masala. Beautiful. Anyway, yeah, let's get to it. So we have a 3v3. We have Masala over here. I'm mentioning Masala. I'm talking about the dubbing. We have the boy over there, and I believe these guys are Saba. They're fighting of Carthage, Galatia, and good old Seleucids. Okay, let's get straight to it. We have 43 minutes. It's gonna be fun. So Seleucids. Thorax swordsman over there. I think there's a hillman. More hillmen back here. Quite decent for a store space. But they've got another Thorax spear unit. It seems they have 2 level pikemen units. Fair enough. And 2 silver shield swordsmen. Normal missile Jevis. A lot of Thorax swordsmen. And quite brave getting out on his own. Keep a lookout for sellouts. Yeah, they've got the right idea. Protect against sellouts. Semite warriors are definitely fun to play with. Iberian troops for some missile, armor penetration with the Scutari, and Cretan archers for the missile battle. Noble fighters in the rear, and 2 African pikemen. They're definitely heavy on the pikes. Celtic skirmishers and Syrian archers. That is a good combination. And Galician engineers being pulled into the rear. Yeah, that seems well. More Galatian legionnaires are being pushed onto the wall, and some naked swords as well. This, I don't understand why. I wouldn't push naked swords onto the wall in the early game. Yeah. I just played for the first time Galatia, like 2 hours ago now. Definitely was a fun battle. It seems this ball list over here getting some... Ooh, that's some good shots over there. These mercenary Italian swordsmen are not enjoying it at all. Which is fantastic. They're definitely getting a little bit of damage done onto them, and I don't want to be the Carthaginian player right now. The boy player over here is doing a good job. Yeah, the attack is going on well, and the defense also is holding on well. Why did I have to say that? These Celtic warriors, well, they only lost a couple of units, but they need to move slightly further back and do an L shape. So the wall is well, they did block the wall up here from there, but now they can put missile units up. And they did bring some deployables, which always is a plus. Damn, Masala, 200 kills. That is... And these are Thorax swordsman kills. Okay, that is definitely something. 204 kills, getting a lot of kills. The initial assault of the... yeah, it's not going well. Sabia has their artillery over here. It's a little bit far off, but if it conserves its ammunition while they come in, definitely will do damage. Hippos sensors. I believe this is Crack Shields. This boy is Nick, and they've been training a lot on this map, trying to get it down. And I believe this was a random. They were fighting against a couple of randoms, and they had no idea who they were. Noble swords are getting peppered down by the Galatian legionnaires. At that point, I would just simply give up, especially if your archers. Oh, if your archers are there, yeah, I guess if you're bringing them in, the Sabian archers are gonna have a lovely time killing these naked swords. Naked swords are. Why are you shooting it? I mean, I understand Galatian legionnaires are strong, but there are this unit of naked swords here, just ripe for the taking. Just massacring that. The ballista over here, did it get a decent number of kills? 183. Definitely they got some easy kills with these Italian swordsmen up here. Not very cost effective, but such is the way of the world. These Semite warriors on... I wouldn't have pushed up the X warriors there, because the X warriors can... I mean, Semite warriors are stronger than X warriors, but then again, you never know what's going to happen on top of walls. X warriors have decent armor pen. They have an axe. What do you expect? Axes chop through stuff quicker than swords. Swords pokey poke, like spears, but slashes. No, spears pokey poke. Swords slashy slash. and Axis choppy chop. Yeah, my brain does not function well. But at 2 a.m. somehow I feel I'm most creative. And recently I've been on a roll. I've been getting quite a few clips down. I started using straw polls today, and yeah, just posting them on Twitter, posting them on the Discord channel. So you guys let me know what you want to see the day after. Seems to be getting some interaction, which is always great. These Torok swordsmen are getting flanked for getting shot in the back, annihilated over there. Archers shooting there. Ooh. Yeah, this archer unit over here not having a good time. It's trading very badly with this Gallic Hunter. I mean, it's 2 archer units against 1 Gallic Hunter, and the Gallic Hunter is winning with 50 kills, whereas these guys are breaking, and the second one start going down. Honestly, I would actually send the X-Warriors to contest this. Taurus Spears are not that hard to kill. The Torok Swordsmen over here are falling under a hail of ammunition, and that's not going for them. As I'm saying that these Celtic warriors getting blasted in the face with as much ammunition as possible. As the assault is going there with the Seleucids charging in, finally Carthage decides, plucks up the courage to come in and starts dealing some damage. The Galatian troops are pretty much storming this location and dealing a lot of damage. Yeah, I mean, these naked swords do not do well on the walls. Sabian archers are very, very strong and definitely do a lot of damage. These Galatian legionnaires over here trying to, you know, make their way across, but they're definitely not managing. Noble swords coming in to hit them in the flanks, and more Sabian archers doing their thing. Sabia is keeping Mary Beauregard in the rear, some more noble swords and 2 archers, and that's very good, especially for the end game. There are some sword followers for the Boyai and Oathsworn, whereas Masilla is pretty much fully engaged and is doing a decent amount of damage. But yeah, I think if Seleucids actually fully commits, Masilla won't hold. And I don't know why, but they're not charging into this part. These Gallic Hunters, they're definitely getting low as they're fighting now the 3rd unit of missile over there, the archers. But yeah, now the Celtic Stingers on here. Ooh, this would be a good shot, ish. What? Okay, Gallic Hunters are shooting point blank range into the rear of these Torok swords, and the Torok swords is not lasting very long. More Torok swords units over here. Definitely not doing that bad. These guys are out of ammunition yet? No, they are not, but they're somehow moving into weird positions. As we're saying, that light horse coming charging in, that's causing the entire Seleucid army to go in random. Okay, let's go. And they're gonna get off charge. They got off charge, and they actually dodged the Pila throw of the Torok Swords unit over there. That was a beautiful charge actually from these light horse. Definitely will do a lot of damage, especially against this light armored unit, archer unit, which is very low on morale, only 25 base morale, so it doesn't do that well, and it's pretty much shattered. But as we say that, the light horse over here, wait, the light horse actually is, that was very good use of the light horse. It was beautiful use of the light horse. As we're saying that, how are the boy doing? The boy are not doing that well. The missile fire of the Cretan archers and Iberian swordmen are definitely keeping them at bay, but they're actually holding Carthage from coming inside the settlement. Now, what they should have done is that these extra tortoises, I don't know why they placed them there, I don't know what the idea was. They should have brought them, at least 2 or 3 of them here, and just broken down the wall, because Galatia is excellent in hand-to-hand combat, and definitely would. I mean, it's these Galatian legionnaires are doing a beautiful job, but they're, you know, by the time they get off the walls, they're getting slaughtered. Though, as I'm saying, that these guys on the walls are making their way over here and will definitely overrun this position. Those archers broken without that many kills. However, these archers are definitely paying back for that massacre, replying in kind. These Celtic warriors over here are getting bombarded by frontal arrows and the Iberian swords. Ooh. I mean, they're getting decent shots. Did the Axe Warriors? No, the Axe Warriors exchanged places with the Semite Warriors. Yeah, the Semite Warriors actually won that first engagement and pushed back the units, but it seems he brought units on top of the wall and covered that. And as we're saying, did they sell out with more troops? It does not seem so, but this unit of light horse our light horse over here is definitely enjoying some charges here and there, picking up more troops as it's going along, and should definitely consider a career in horse racing. Why? Because, as we're saying, that these Galacanders, even though they're reaching the end of their lifetime, these Taurus Spears are definitely enjoying that kill. What is I'm saying that the Taurus Spears over here and the Hillmen are not having a good time, and they're breaking, and these Silver Shield Swordsmen, already Silver Shield Swordsmen, are going to get pounded, to get sent to Pound Town pretty much, and that's not good. Okay, yeah. So the noble horse here on the Boy Eye, we've seen it with 500 kills in the last Athens game I uploaded. That definitely was a lovely, battle. These guys should be able to. Why are they firing? They should be okay. It's gonna be a beautiful volley. These guys. Okay, this is Samite Warriors. 95 armor, 55 melee defense. They just took 4 volleys, now 8 volleys, and they're just down 20 men. I mean, they are getting ripped to shreds, but wow. Definitely a wow unit. Mercenary Scutari coming in, and Mercenary Scutari are a bad match for the Boy Eye because the Boy Eye do not have that much armor. But definitely is going to cost them. Okay. Yeah, the more troops must be pulled in because their front line is getting ripped apart. The Samite Warriors over here are dead, and this unit of Samite Warriors is not really getting its cost for not paying for itself. This one over here, it's stuck, and it's going to be shot to bits. It seems that defense is holding very well, even though the attack is very good. It seems the defense is holding its own very well. These Sabian swords, noble swords, on the walls, and these Galatian Legionnaires, again, as I was saying, Galatian Legionnaires on the wall are not that fantastic to, as a unit. As I'm saying, that bombardment on these units from where? Wow, that was a very good shot. Those are some really good shots, actually. I mean, it's a waste of ammunition because these guys are out of ammo, but that was a good shot. So definitely, I mean, the defense is holding really well, considering everything. I am very much impressed at how they're fighting, and considering the last game, it seems this game was, by the way, played before I uploaded the last video, but they actually are playing as they should. And sometimes you do that game at 2 a.m. and you don't know what you're doing, but definitely they're playing very well. But we cannot count out the attackers as out of it yet. They've definitely won on this side. They are pushing into the walls, and the retreat is going to have to start on this center part. So it's not going bad for the defenders, but it's not that good either. There's still a lot left, and as you can see from the timer, 32 minutes, and definitely is going to be a lot left. Finally, Thorax Swordsmen realize that there's a breach over here and charge into the rear of these Axe Warriors who are trying to surround the Silver Shield Swordsmen. Silver Shield Swordsmen, as you can see, there's as we were talking last time, if they are actually engaged in battle for this is where they thrive. Close combat, and they'll last forever, especially with their energy and stuff. The Celtic bows are doing very well, very, very, very good health. So the Scutari, and they should be shooting the Scutari, dealing with them. Levy Freemen are coming in. Their peel outros are fantastic. These Mystery Scutari are definitely losing up here, and overall it seems to be going well. These Iberian swords are coming back from routing. African pikemen still left. There are 4 units of pikemen left. The Cretan archers are shooting a few volleys in, and the Syrian archers are waiting for a chance to get into the gate. You were wasting ammunition on. Oh well, okay. These guys still have full ammunition. Ooh, okay. Mistake number 1. Yeah, give up that position. You've lost. Just give it up. There's no point. Yeah, you lost 19 men for no reason whatsoever. You're shaken. You're losing your current combat. Yeah, you dodged a volley. Something that is interesting, talking about dodging volleys, is if you can dodge 50 times, I think 50 times. If 14 ammunition is 50 volts, if I remember right. Or is that for slingers? I'm not sure. But anyway, if you can dodge like 10 of those, you've really weakened the archers of the enemy. And I like the way the Crete. I keep calling them Cretan. Anyway, I do like the way that Carthage is using its. Yeah, well, they are Cretan archers. Yeah, that's why Carthage, Cretan, dyslexia galore. Anyway, I really like the way they're being used because he's shooting one volley and stopping, one volley and stopping. He's finding perfect opportunities, using that and abusing the system. Now, Nick, my friend, my buddy, retreat. Pull back all these troops. Come up here. Do a final stand up here. There's no way they can break through this. Put a couple of units, like 4 units up here, and then the missile units, and there's no way they can break. Mastella has the right idea. Mastella is retreating. It's Gallic Hunters, which are probably really out of ammunition. The Sabian archers are still firing. I don't know why. They're firing point blank into Galician legionnaires, and Galician legionnaires have shields, and that definitely works in their favor. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. No. Those guys are like, why us? What did we do wrong? Why us? No, no, no. You have always to be wary of those routing units running out through your gate, oil pouring through. I mean, they were lucky they didn't lose that much, but ooh, it hurts. It really, 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 really hurts. Levy Freeman, yeah, getting slaughtered. That's what they're good at. As we're saying that, yeah, he pulled back his Oathsworn over. Where the hell did he have his Oathsworn over there? No, his Levy Freeman broke there. Where the hell did his Oathsworn stay there? Shoot into these mercenary noble fighters. Come on, just shoot them down. That's what you need to be aiming at. That or pull back, because you're no longer fighting at a comfortable angle. Your troops are... So these guys have 40 missile damage, 150 range. These are 35 missile damage, 125 range. These are horrible archers. What? They don't even have guerrilla deployment? What? What? What is this? Wait. Are you serious? This is a horrible unit. Absolutely horrendous. Oh wow, okay. Well, Carthage is definitely doing damage over there. Yeah, these Oathsworn, pull them back. They're gonna get caught out. Yeah, they're finally having to retreat from this side. The Seleucid player definitely took a lot of damage, especially since there were traps here. Ooh, that's a lot of pain. But the Seleucid player definitely took a lot of damage. Are these Silver Swordsmen still fighting? Yes, they are. Thorax swords are actually engaging here. Some would say that's not a smart idea. Actually, it is, because you still have this archer unit. This arrow tower from Masala still shooting into these units. And that arrow tower is basically like one hit gong, one hit gong, one hit gong, one hit gong, that sort of thing. I don't know why he's pushing in. He just should pull back and just, play the delay game. But yeah, I think he's trying to go around these Levy pikemen, but it's costing him. The axe warriors are breaking. These Thorax swordsmen are not having a fun time, as these Levy pikemen are enjoying the stabby, slashy. Yeah, he's pulled back his troops. You need your Oathsworn over there quickly. But yeah, quite interesting first stage of the battle. Quite liked the attack of Carthage over here. Sorry, Nick, but Carthage actually did overwhelm you. I mean, you did do a lot of damage. Oh, okay. You just lost a lot of points. You just threw so many Pila at one routing axe war. Oh, okay. Carthage just lost a lot of points. Okay, as I'm saying that though, they did actually overwhelm Nick, but at the same time, he did a really good job, and he still has these sword followers ready to defend these missiles, which will be incredibly good in this situation, especially with their range issue. But that's absolutely fine. The Oathsworn are being pulled back, and that will be a good unit. These X warriors came back from mounting. Ooh, these X warriors are actually doing a good job with these archers. And they're recharging them, and they're going to get a decent few kills. These Levy Freemen need to be pulled out. They're still at decent health. I'm not sure why they're stuck there. Maybe they got engaged. I mean, this is how bad Levy Freemen are. Archers have more weapon damage. Archers have 24. Okay, he finally pulled these guys back. Did he just... It's a lucid player, you naughty boy. Yeah, you just push through an entire unit of Thorax over there. I mean, they're half health. They're losing decisively. But, yeah. I think it's a smart play to pull back these Thorax swordsmen from that side, as it will definitely be useful later on in the last stand. Now, as I'm saying that, ooh, Galatia. Had a bit of a hard time. Still had Galatian Legionnaires. Still has two relatively fresh one, a weakened one over there, and two very weakened ones over here. They've definitely done a lot of damage, but the elite units, the Merry Royal Guard, have a lot of armor and a lot of melee defense, so that'll definitely hold. And there is still some fresh archer units up here, which will, as I'm saying that, these guys 35, again, 35 missile damage, 125 range. Oh, these guys have 150 range and 35 missile damage, which is fine. But that extra range is definitely going to hurt. The Sabian archers, the only thing that's going for them is they're resistant to heat. I'm being horrible. But Masilla saved quite a bit. The Boyai are holding this top spot here. And it's very good to hold this, as this location, if they put their Cretan archers up here and their Cretan archers are still decent amount of ammo, they will do a lot of damage. Now, as I'm saying that, these Levy Pikemen, they're getting Slinger down, and this is important because as many as you can kill of these, it's going to come in. How? Oh, one of them died. Yeah, they're not doing that well, but they're pulling back. They still have some heavy horse here, which has lost a lot of troops, but has not seen that much fighting. Thorax swordsman still over there. Now you have two options: one pull it back that way, one pull it back this way. You still have some small window of opportunity to pull it back down this way, but not very high. Seleucid player, Thorax swordsman unit, Levy pikeman unit here, pretty good health, and that's going to be a pain in the arse. How is it? Gods of the underworlds, please spare my arse. A very famous quote, very Getterix. I have no idea, by the way, I'm just taking the piss. But it is one of the speeches of the generals. Silvershire general, 13 losses, so that's decent, but where is the other unit? Did they break it? They broke it? No. No. Okay, it seems one of the units was broken. The Silver Shield units over there got broken. I mean, it did do a decent amount of kills. Thorax swordsman over here. No way. Axe warrior is routing. No way. I mean, you can see the massacre over here was fantastic. But over here, it's mostly green. Then again, white doesn't really show that much. But now the assault over here is going to start. Now, this is a mistake from Carthage's side. Carthage should actually be moving this way and setting up troops. I'm sure they can see that. I'm sure the defenders can see that. If they get their heavy horse outside the... Oh my god, I lost track of time. Yeah, if they get their heavy horse outside of the settlement, and they can easily do that. They can really easily do that. That is going to be such a massive win. That is going to be such a massive win, because this is still very good ammunition. I mean, it wasted a lot of ammo from a range, so I guess, you know. But still, that will be a very good... Okay, Noble Swords over here, Marie Broguard losing decisively against a horde of Galatian Legionnaires. Seems the charge has started. Over here there is Marie Bro Cavalry, decent Cataphracts Cavalry. They have how much charge bonus? 42. They're actually melee cavalry, so it's actually quite decent. But they will not break through these Galatian Legionnaires. Not now, not tomorrow, not ever later. So a way to deal with those archers, put your archers here and you should be able to reach that. But I'm not sure about the range of these guys. Does it show you the range? Yeah, it would actually. Oh, now what are you doing? Now put your Sabian archers here. Start shooting. He should not be able to see you and you'll be able to do so much damage. So I'm saying that these Galician legionnaires are quite exposed. Yeah, they're coming to shoot down these. Nice. I just saw an arrow flying over there in the distance. These Maribor Guard are being pulled back from this location, and they are desperately needed here because they need to be holding the Carthaginian charge over there. It's quite funny that the defense has no pikes, whereas the attackers have a lot of pike units. These heavy horse charged in these Torque swordsmen definitely useful, but to be honest, this is levy pikemen are heavy pike infantry. To be honest, I think these where are they? Where are the heavy horse? What are the heavy horse doing? No, pull back, pull back. Don't fight there. Don't be an idiot. Yeah, just don't be an idiot. Don't waste your horse in frontal charges. Bring them out here. Run around in the rear. Do a lot of damage. Whatever you call it. Definitely will be useful. Do these guys still have ammunition? No. Yeah, the defenders are definitely not gonna have a good time. Their ammunition has gotten annihilated. This unit is down to 32 men. If they were here, they would have definitely done a significant amount of damage to the Syrian archers, but... Okay, Serra, whatever will... Oh, what happened to my camera over there? Whatever would be the future's hour to see. Okay, Serra. And my video is gonna get flat. Why is it doing that? It's just like, I want to see there. Yeah, these Galician legionnaires are finally losing slightly, but yeah, the Maribor Guard finally got into a decent position and they're dealing some damage. Let's zoom in the battle line. Damn good beards though. Like, they all have such amazing beards. Hello, my friend. So, can we interview you today? Okay. How rude. I was admiring your beard, your glorious and gorgeous beard. Yeah, let's go back to this. Sorry, I sometimes I'm taking screenshots of things as they come along. Sometimes I'm going to use them as thumbnails, sometimes not. Well, whatever comes my way. Reminds me, I need to send someone a lot of thumbnail material that I've collected. Yeah, it's too late, man. Actually, that somehow worked. Seconds before they got into pike formation. That is okay. That is clutch. That did come very clutch. Pull them completely out, and then rear charge into that. I guess you are trying to rear charge, but it's not managing. No, pull completely out. You find them, please, come on, be satisfied. Oh, okay, that's satisfying. That was a beautiful, beautiful charge. And these guys are, I mean, they finally killed. They lost like 15 men, but this unit over here lost a decent amount. And another beautiful charge, and that's gorgeous. That's definitely nice. No, just pull back again. No, just. Yeah, you have to pull back because the Torque swordsman over there got annihilated. And that unit shattered. Okay, one unit of pikemen shattered. Is definitely useful. Torque swordsman over there could actually be shattered by this unit of heavy horse. What do we say? I have no idea. Hippeos lancers running into these archer units. And this is good because you're picking off some free. Oh my God, that is a charge. That is a beautiful charge. The archers over here are shattering, and so are these archers, and they're gone from the wind. Galician legionnaires are enjoying a little good time over there. Definitely pulling back. Why are they pulling back? Because they're losing? Yeah, okay, gotcha. The African pikemen are in and they're racking up the kills, and there's nothing that can contest them, nothing whatsoever. Honestly, the only solution I can find is pull back your Maribor Guard and don't lose them, because you're gonna need them. Yeah, I would sacrifice these noble swords, pull back the Royal Guard, try to create a concave, concave place where you can actually, yeah. Yep, as I said, these Thorax swords did not manage to survive. The Seleucid player has been very much damaged and is not in the best of shapes. The Slavic pike unit is not going to survive the next couple of charges. Massila should actually have kept the general out here because it has place to run. Everything's pretty much pre-flattened, and a good charge on these pikemen from a proper heavy shock cavalry will do the trick there. Okay, for some reason I was like, wait, does it have 84 men left? How? Yeah, the Merry Royal Guard got deleted there. 147 kills in just a little bit of an engagement. They were winning this engagement, unfortunately now they lost. And there's nothing you can do. And pikemen are designed for that kind of scenario. And there's another, there's Cretan archers left. Definitely really good defense, attack from the Carthaginian player. As we're saying, that's the mercenary Scutari coming down this way. Archers are coming in, and this is good. They're going to try and thin this line of pikemen. You get an arrow, and okay, yeah, some of them are dying. Some of them are dying, and that's going to be useful. Shoot in. Yep. Reorganize yourselves. I always like the symbols they had on their shields. Fantastic. I believe they are the houses that they come from. Oh my god. Yeah. Definitely an interesting feat. And these Levy pikemen bravely charging in into Pila, Tros, and there's more Pila Tros actually coming in. And they got charged before they got into formation. This Seleucid player definitely, yeah, I mean these are level pikemen, they're gonna drop like flies. Their armor is 60, they have almost no melee defense, and their health leaves much to be, yeah, a charge like that is definitely going to hurt you. If pike stacking was allowed, these guys would be good, but pike stacking was allowed. As we're saying that the general is about to get rear charged by these heavy horse, who actually blast through as the general instead of bracing. These are silver sheet swordsmen. They can brace like no, dude. You've broken through. All you needed to do was just touch. Whoa. What is happening to my mouse today? Okay, Seleucid player is, yeah. If that noble horse, which is pretty much gone, touched the rear of these guys would have broken. They're exhausted. They're not confident, and they're very tired. So we're saying that a decent amount of damage was done to this pike wall unit over here. Around 30 were killed, but not going well for them. These Taurus spears are also not doing very well, and Taurus spears are being pulled back over here, and they're just not deciding not to fight at all in close combat with pikes, which makes sense. You still have Pila. They still have some ammunition up here, definitely doing good. The Celtic bowmen up here are coming to support their brethren, and the general over here should die in an instant or so. This unit over here is enjoying a free few kills, and definitely now is not the time. You need to shatter completely these Thorax swordsmen. And the general is coming in as well, definitely will help, especially there's a morale thing. If another unit charges in, it reinforces the morale of the previous army. Thorax swordsmen fighting head to head with depleted Galician legionnaires should be doing well. Ooh, why did I click that? That was trippy, man. That was very trippy. The Massilian general, where's the Massilian general? Massilian general, ooh, that is bad. They had way too much ammunition. That was a bad idea. That was a bad idea. Run back. I was gonna say the Massilian general could get really decent side charges into these units, especially since they're being protected. Really bad idea. They had way too much ammunition left. Cretan archers with that much, I mean, I think they're half ammo, so it's looking shaky for the defenders. They still have a lot of troops, but it's definitely not going to be the best. See, this is what I was talking about. That is the charge you needed. Now the Hippias Lancers coming in. Now, Ideally, Hippeus Lancers goes in first, pulls out, and these guys charge in the rear, but it doesn't always happen. Archers are shooting into the rear of these units, but these Galatian troops over here, these Galatian legionnaires, which had still 50 men, in ideal situations they could have kept fighting, but not at this day. This day they are not doing very well. Thorax swords being pulled out, they've done their job, the morale has been damaged severely. Now these African pikemen are being pulled in, and there is opportunity forming itself. Yeah, you've mostly destroyed. Okay, you just... I said there would be opportunity, but that is definitely an opportunity. Now, interestingly enough, phalanx formations before the Macedonian 50-meter Sarissa or Sarissa? Yeah, I forgot what they're called. Formation definitely was a thing, but to charge in cavalry into a hoplite wall and break it, that was, you know, it was making sure training your horses enough that they are not afraid, but of course in this situation they're afraid. Honestly at this point, since they moved their archers here, get your noble horse, go around, and there's not much in the rear. There's a Galatian legionary unit of... Are you joking? They lost 2 men and they killed 151. Those noble fighters, they lost 19 and they have 100. Oh my god, these guys, these units are just disgusting. Oh my god, absolutely disgusting. Noble swords over here, dying pretty much easy. Galatian noble horse charging in, supporting its troops. Massilian general over here, 190 kills, doing very well, but general died. Definitely not a good thing. I think I need to turn back. Oh, the Royal Marine Cavalry. Dude, you still had this? You still had all of this? Now you're coming back in? Shameful display. These sword followers, what are they fighting over here? Okay, they've broken that Iberian troop over there. Yeah, this is good. They did not see this. These Celtic bowmen, close combat with these Celtic ballists over here, and doing a good job. They're shooting into the rear of these Galatian swords over here, and they're making them pay. These sword followers coming in and smashing in with the mercenary Semite warriors. The noble swords, where are they? Mercenary noble fighters are coming in. Archers are coming in on this side. Where is he? Oh, he's trying to go around. Might work out because they might snipe out the general, but definitely 2 pike units over here is not going to go well for them. The Massilian general doing a beautiful charge into the flank of this African pike unit over there, doing insane amounts of damage, especially since they're... Dude, Saba, just charge. They're facing the wrong... Oh, that is so painful. They were facing the wrong way. This is gonna come down to the last few men. And those, I don't do well in those battles. My heart starts beating really fast. These Galatian legionnaires are not enjoying the... They got attacked in the rear, so that's very good. And these archers are doing their best to do as much damage as possible. Cretan archers coming back, trying to support their failing rear. So basically, they're winning the front, right? They're definitely winning the front, but they're losing the rear. And if they lose this, well, if they're losing these 2 units, which were pretty much their reserves, it's going to cost them a lot. They still have the African pikemen, which are going to do an insane amount of damage. And these mercenary noble fighters are ready to rumble, at least we can say. Yeah, these Hippeus Lancers are very depleted, but they're doing that damage. Now, the cavalry charge, the Royal Marine Cavalry needs to go in normal formation and charge the side of these pike units over there. That's where it's at. These noble hordes over here are trying to break through, but it's not working. The Hippeus Lancer unit is finally breaking. Rex warriors are still here. Yeah, that's what the cavalry needed to be doing, but they didn't do it. So these African pikemen over here are going to get not a good time. They just lost half of their men pretty much in that charge that they got there. These noble swords are falling back. These noble, yeah, they're falling back, and they need to charge over here. The Oathsworn unit, not, oh, please don't fight. Please just fall back. Please, come on, fall back. As I'm saying that, ooh, this noble horse unit managed to make it into the archer. Oof. It killed one archer unit, but yeah, it didn't go well. Shit. This Scutari unit held it back in place, and this Cretan archer that is out of ammunition paid for itself very, very much. So these Taurus have been charging in, but they are fighting. Well, they can definitely do a lot of damage there, but these sword followers need to go in as soon as possible. The general has recently died, so they have an extra moral debuff. There is just a mosh pit of units over here. The axe warriors were cleaned up. Yeah, finally found the opportunity to remove his Oathsworn from that situation. The Royal Marip Cavalry is losing against the Noble Horse. Just pull it out. This does not look good at all for the defenders. At all. 3 minutes left to the battle. Yeah, these Oathsworn are ping-ponging into... Oh, please, please, please do that. Please. Oh. They're about to get sandwiched. Yep. These nobles... Oh my god. 260 kills. Beautiful. This African pikeman over here is going to start breaking, however. And the noble horse is already massacring the Royal Marine Cavalry. And if that general dies, all 3 generals have died for the defenders. But this general bodyguard is definitely going to be doing some work. As we're saying that these Cretan archers are being torn to shreds. The Scutaria unit has broken. The Cretan archers have run out of ammunition, and now it's just a question of holding troops as long as possible. These Celtic Ballista came back and are fighting Celtic Bowmen. Taking the swords, and it's down to Boyai again. This is Deja vu, but this time they don't have cavalry, and they will desperately need that cavalry to deal with, you know, 2 units of very heavy cav. This is Noble Horde, General's Bodyguard. Now it's heavy command, which is, if I was to describe it, a heavy command, it's similar to a very strong. Oh my god, these guys, 300 kills, and they're such good health. If I can describe a heavy command, it's like a heavy shock unit with morale bonuses, but definitely it's not that great. What's the charge bonus on this thing? What? Come on, stand still. They have lots of health. 20 charge bonus. Okay, not a shock cavalry, then a medium or heavy melee cavalry. But that definitely does a lot of damage because its morale is very high. The Sabian general decided to run into here, but you know, it's not going to do much. And the noble fighters over here are slowly dying, but they're in berserk mode. The Oathsworn unit is... Where is the Oathsworn? Sword followers fighting head-on into these pikes. That's not going well. Where the hell is the Oathsworn? Oh, it's over here. It's 330... Okay. These Oathsworn definitely have gotten their kills. The Marine Brawl Guard winning. What? They've won that fight? And how are we doing over here? These guys are very tired. They're not even fighting, apparently. These Cretan archers are being slaughtered down. It looked like touch and go there for a second, but it seems that the defense has finally started to get back on its feet. These noble fighters have been given battle march, and they've been made fresh again, so they will start killing like crazy again. 300, they'll get to 400, 500 kills if they're a bit supported. There's a lot of support from these general bodyguards over here, who are cycle charging units. These Royal Guard need to put their counter cavalry tactics over there. Wait, where is it? This ability, counter cavalry tactics, it gives you bonus versus mounted units, and they've done it, but a little bit too late, and they don't seem to be interested. They're like, this spot worked for us. Okay, they're charging into the rear of this noble horse, and that will definitely hurt Noble Horse, but yeah, I mean, look at that. Even touching the unit is hurting the general's bodyguard. Finally, the noble fighters are breaking. They're almost at 400 kills, and there's still Oathsworn who are doing their best to hold the fight. The Carthaginian player has broken pretty much, and the victory goes to the defenders at a very nice margin. This was a very hectic fight over here. I think they needed, if they pulled out of here earlier, this would have been easier, but they didn't, and they needed to put their archers there. Yeah, and replay. Let's see what comes out. Correct shields, 2,600 losses, but 2,300 kills. Nick with the 2,700 clutch kills there. Lovely. Whoa. Just good kills across the board. Amazing. General died a bit too prematurely, but otherwise, really good. Galatia, his main mistake, honestly, is that he brought too many Galatian legionnaires. Maybe remove 2 of them and get 4 units of Galatian swords for the initial assault, but definitely did a fantastic job. Yeah, that's Nick. Let's see Craig Shields. Yeah, his best answers did really good job. So did his Celtic ex-warriors did well as well. Yeah, overall he did well. Vladimir Putin, I'm sure the president of Russia is playing. Yeah, didn't do so well. And he invested in very expensive units. He did well holding the wall, and he was fighting a really good player, Baklava. Well, not. I think he's a decent player. I think it's the same person that I thought of before, but it's a decent player. And yeah, let's see with Dr. Drankenstein. Yeah, I mean, this Lust player is definitely one that suffered the most and gotten the least kills and the most losses. He lost, a lot of Turk swordsmen in the initial engagement. His pikemen were broken pretty much too easily. His general and silver-sheet swordsmen, they were rushed in before his allies were even ready to fight. He kamikazed his army in 09 Cryptic, I must say. Amazing attack. I really loved your attack. Now Nick played really well, but you played like insanely well. I mean, all of your units did just amazing. Yes, these guys, the mercenary Italian swordsmen got annihilated, but that's understandable. These African pikemen, in the end, it was just there wasn't enough units to defend them. These mercenary Scutari, definitely I'll be trying them out. They're really strong. Yeah, I tried out the mercenary Samite today, and I did really well with them. And they're a good hold the line unit. They're kind of like a hybrid between a hoplite unit and a sword unit. But these Scutari are definitely something I'll try out. Yeah. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Definitely gonna try to get more replays from other cities, because I know I've been uploading a lot of Latins, a lot of Loprufurnum, I can pronounce it, Tulifurnum, and I've been uploading the same cycle of maps. That's mostly because everyone is practicing for the Apollo tournament, which is coming up within the next few weeks. And there are a few maps which are going to be definitely played, and everyone's training in on them. And also, we have Athens, you have Alexandria, Arcosia. These are large maps. These are really good maps. They have different layers. Definitely people love playing on them simply because of the added complexity of the sieges. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please, again, subscribe, like the video, comment. I know I keep saying it. It helps me a lot. It helps the channel a lot. We're trying to grow. We're definitely growing. We're working on our Discord, and we're letting people in. If you come on the live stream, and I'm playing multiplayer, and we click and we're having fun, we're playing on my team, definitely will let you in. But we still need to work out a few kinks in the Discord channel on how to manage trolls, because we had a big problem with trolls recently. So we'll let you in. Just amazing people in there, really just truly amazing people. Honestly, my channel would still be growing at a very snail's pace if it's not for them, and now I feel like it's kind of exploding. Periodically, but it's exploding, for me at least. I'm very happy with it. Yeah, just thank you, and thank you for watching. Hope you're well, stay safe, stay well, and good night, morning, or afternoon, wherever you are. Bye bye.